What's up, Yugi Tubers? This is Harpy Hunter 89 coming at you from the Duelist Den. This is the second of my updated deck profiles, and this is my Jackpot 7 deck profile. Main board not really, and nothing has really changed. Main board is primarily the sideboard that's changed. So let's get started with it. First, I run 3 Dark Scorpion Burglars. This is the main monster you want to combo in the deck. Then I run 2 card Ds just for draw consistency in the deck to get what you need as quickly as possible. 2 Max Cs. I think these are probably going to be a little more viable in this format, merely because of all the pendulum summoning decks that are going on, and like Cosmos that can special summon every time you banish one from the graveyard and shit like that. So I think Max C is going to be a little more viable, if not for the draw option, then just to make your opponent think twice about doing all their special summoning. Next, I run 3 Swift Scarecrows and 3 Battle Fairs. These are just hand traps to stop attacks. Swift Scarecrow, you discard to the graveyard stop or to end the battle phase. Battle Fair, special summon to end the battle phase. Next, I run 3 creature swaps. What you want to do with these is wait till you have Dark Scorpion Burglars on the field and a Hit by Carnival or Scapegoat in your hand or something like that to get tokens on the field. Then summon burglars, creature swap your burglars with your opponent's monster, bring out your tokens and attacking the burglars. And then use burglars effects to send your Jackpot 7s to the graveyard. I run 1 Day of Peace. This is serves a dual purpose. It lets you draw and prevents damage. So and what's great about this is it even stops like burn damage and shit like that. Next is 3 Upstart Goblins for drawing consistency. Then 3 Jackpot 7s. Obviously, it's a Jackpot 7 deck, so you want 3 copies of it in your deck. I run 3 Pot of Dualities, just drawing consistency, kind of tutor through your deck a little bit. 3 Hippo Carnivals. This is the primary token producer for the deck, mainly because this can summon your tokens in attack position. And that's ideally what you want to do. With this deck, like I said, summon Dark Scorpion Burglars, creature swap it, then activate Hippo Carnival and tagging the Burglars. Then send your Jackpot 7s to the graveyard, then they banish themselves, and you auto win once you get all 3 of them banished like that. I run 2 Scapegoats. This is usually, I use this as a attack stopping card. Stop at least 4 attacks usually. But you can also use this in a substitute of Hippo Carnival. The only downside is you have to activate this during your opponent's turn, and then wait till your turn so you can switch them into attack position. I run 3 Chicken Games. Again, this is just draw power for the deck. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat there for a second. Anyway, like I was saying, this is just draw power for the deck. Usually, for this deck to work properly, you want over 3,000 attack points. So you can really only use the effective Chicken Game 5 times unless your opponent uses Upstart on you and gives you some extra life points or shit like that. But usually you can only use the effective Chicken Game 5 times in the duel before you're, or 4 times in the duel before you're totally screwed. Then you got 3 Wobokus, prevents you from taking battle damage. Your opponents can't be, or your monsters can't be destroyed by battle. And then 3 Threatening Roars, which just flat out prevents your opponent from attacking. That's pretty much what this deck does. It's stop attack, draw, stop attack until you get your combo pieces in your hand. The side deck is really what's changed in this one. I run 3 MSTs. Obviously, you want a way to get your opponent's pendulum monsters in the pendulum zones off the field. They'll be able to special summon them back later on, but it slows your opponent down a little bit. Next, I run 3 Book of Eclipse. This is, it can potentially give your opponent a ton of draw power, but if they do a mass pendulum summon, obviously you're going to want them to have a monster on the field so you can go into your creature swap plays. So Mirror Forces and Deep Prisons and shit like that really won't work in this deck because they'll wind up screwing you over. But Book of Eclipse works real well. It's sort of like a Book of Moon. But the downside to this is your opponent draws during the end phase for each monster flip face up by Book of Eclipse's effect. But even with that, you've got enough cards in here to end battle phases and stop attacks and prevent battle damage. It's not really going to be a huge disadvantage to you if they get a little extra draw off of it. I run 2 Prohibitions in the deck. This is, if you know what your opponent's playing, then ideally you're going to know what their boss cards are, and you can play this to stop them from playing them. This is ideally, if you're running a pendulum deck, for example, or against a pendulum deck, for example. Like last format, Clyforge, you drop this like Clyforge Scout. Okay, well, they're not going to be able to activate Scout and use this Search Ring effect. But for this format, you could easily, if you're facing Cosmos, drop this, declare Cosmo Farm Girl, while their Cosmo Farm Girl plays are completely gone and out the window. Or if you're playing Ignites, for example, you say Ignite Gallet. Not that it'd really be useful against Ignites, but you get the picture. Then I run the Seal of Orichalcos. This actually, I think, is a good tech option because you could easily drop Hippo Carnival, bring out 3 attack point position tokens, then put Seal of Orichalcos on the field, or do Seal of Orichalcos, then drop the Hippo tokens. That's actually what you have to do because Seal would destroy the tokens. But anyway, you drop Seal, then activate Hippo Carnival to put your tokens on the field. They will gain 500 attack, and once per turn, this card can't be destroyed by card effects. And the primary effect you want this for is where you can show 2 or more face-up attack position monsters. Your opponent cannot target your monsters with the lowest attack for an attack. And when this card is activated, destroy all special summon monsters you control, and you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. And you can only activate 1 the Seal of Orichalcos per duel. That's why I only run 1, because you can only activate it once per duel. But like I said, you drop this on the field, then activate Hippo Carnivals. Well, you've got 3 attack position monsters with 500 attack points. They're all the same attack, so your opponent's not going to be able to summon or to attack any of your monsters, and that gives you a little more advantage to wait till you get your burglars and creature swaps and shit. Next, I run 3 breakthrough skills. So there are monster effects that can devastate this deck, and you just want a way to get around them and shit. And breakthrough skills is a real good way to do that. Then 3 Royal Decrees. Again, trap cards like Mirror Forces can wreck this deck. So you want to be ready for those if you realize your opponent's playing them. So Royal Decree is a good tech option for the deck. But anyway, that's my Jackpot 7 deck profile. Let me know in the box below what you think about it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channels, let your friends know about the channel. Tell them to at least come and watch some of the videos. Here in the next day or so, I will have this here. I'm posting these on the 19th. These 4 deck profiles I'm working on are being posted on the 19th. I'm hoping by the 22nd, so it's just here in a few days, I'll have a couple more videos. One will be, I'll have 2 Epic Duel videos, at least 2 Epic Duel videos getting posted up, and a just kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Talk video series that I'm going to be starting, which I just talk about random archetypes and stuff. I'm also going to try to do a couple more top 10s this weekend as well. But yeah, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let your friends know about it as well. And so until next time, this is Harpy Hunter 89 signing off.